Good morning, YouTube. This is a marvelous day to raise our consciousness. This is a marvelous day today to evolve our brain and our mind and our awareness and gain the manifestations which we want to manifest. It's a great day to grow, a great day to receive more energy, a great day to receive more power, a great day to receive more authority, a great day to begin to receive more leadership ability. This is a wonderful day to wake up and get to our thoughts on how great and marvelous infinite mind is, and how powerful God is, and how great are the things which He's showering out upon us even now. How great is His healing power. How great is His ability to lift us up. How great is His ability to heal people around the world as we begin to get our minds upon healing. How great He is to shed abroad the love of God and the joy of God and the peace of God, and begin to break this into a better world. How great all these things are. It's a wonderful morning then to get rid of all of those things which are preventing our getting into the proper frequency to receive that energy and that manifesting power. It's a great day to get rid of fear. It's a great day to get rid of superstition. It's a great day, to get our mind into that superconducting mode of power and strength. Our mind conducts at a certain rate and moves at a certain rate. But when we get the fear and the superstitions out of it, it starts moving, as it were, by superconducting power. It starts moving a lot faster and being a lot more creative because we've got all those things out of the way that are subtracting from its energy. If we get all that, I can't do it now, and I don't believe, and I doubt, and all this. When we start getting all that out of our mind and begin to clear that out of the way, then our mind begins to perk up, and it begins to become creative, and it begins to become powerful, and we begin to get into frequency. We begin to get into vortex. We begin to get into vortex where all the abundance and all the wealth and all the health and all the power and all exists. We get ourselves in that, and we remove ourselves from all the negativity. We get into a meditative mood, mode where we begin to allow ourselves to think only of thoughts of abundance, and only thoughts of power, and only thoughts of love and joy and peace. And we, as it were, in our mind, push out to the outside of that vortex which we're getting into mentally. We push out to the outside all those thoughts of negativity and doubt and fear. So it's a great morning for us to begin to get our minds on these kinds of things, and we just have such wonderful opportunities, and we have such a large amount of substance, and such a large, great things waiting there for us in infinite mind, and such great power and strength and energy available to us. So many great and marvelous things available to us. That just goes on throughout, just for an infinite and never ending, and completely without limit in all areas. Everything that we talk about, whether it's energy or it's power or it's strength or it's love or it's abundance, it's all without limit. And God is just without limit in all these areas, and He's pouring all that out upon us, and all of that is available within us now. All we have to do is turn to it and begin to allow it to flow, and then as it begins to flow in us, then we can flow it out. And as we begin to flow some of it out, more of it will come in behind that, and we'll just become stronger and stronger and more energetic and more healthy. Every time we reach out and heal someone else, more healing power comes in behind it, and we're able to heal even more the next time, and we receive healing to our own self. Every time we begin to think a healing thought, it affects every cell in our body. Every healing thought that you think of, and every thoughts of abundance and prosperity you think of, affects every cell in your body. And so just like the fear and the superstition affects it in a negative, derogatory way, thoughts of abundance and healing and health and love are affected in a positive way. And so we need to spend time in that meditation, going over these positive thoughts and going over these things which will perk us up and enable our brain to work better and enable our body to be more healthy and strong. We need to realize that it's a radiating light. That it's an unending, limitless radiating light, an unending, radiating power, an unending energy that is always flowing. And all we have to do is get in the flow, as it were. We can become baptized in light and energy. We can just become totally immersed in light and energy until we just feel our oneness with light and energy, and we begin to think of ourselves more as light and energy and power and health than we do any kind of any other physical form. Our physical form actually becomes in our awareness, it becomes light and energy only, and we become a person of light and energy, and we just flow that light and energy until it affects everyone. We flow that light and energy until it changes the world. We flow that light and energy until it lifts people up. We flow that light and energy until we're able to create anything that we want to create, bring anything into our life that we want to bring into our life. And so this is just such a marvelous day today. All the flowers and the trees are just perking up to all the nice rain we had last night, and we've gotten that rain in just a regular perfect rhythm this year, and it's just like what we need to do with this energy. We need to pour it into ourselves at a regular interval every day. Spend time getting in tune with this energy and this power and this strength. And as we do that on a regular basis, we'll begin to perk up. As we do it in a regular basis, we'll begin to feel healthier. We'll begin to feel stronger, and we'll begin to have more power to display, more power to put out to help other people. And so if whatever it is that you want to manifest today, and whatever it is you want to receive, you need to start putting that particular frequency out there. Begin to start helping other people to demonstrate, help other people to manifest something, help other people to gain more love in their life, help other people to gain their dreams. And as we begin to get in that frequency where I'm saying, I'm going to help everyone I can to achieve their dreams, I'm going to help everyone I can to manifest what they want to manifest, I'm going to help everyone I can to be healed, then that gets us in the frequency where we receive more healing, and we receive more power and strength, and we receive more abundance and more ability to manifest ourselves. And so you do what you want to return. You put out what you want to come back. You get into that vortex, and you begin to let that vortex flow in you, and then let it flow out of you, and let it, and everything whatever goes out of you is going to come back multiplied. And whatever goes out of you is going to be followed up by even more coming into you. And so it's just an endless flow. And if we don't come along here at some point and dam it up and stop it, you see the flow is flowing infinitely and endlessly through us. But if we come to the point where we dam it up by doubt, or we say, well, I don't believe this can happen. I am just fearful in this particular area. I just have this superstition about how this won't work. I just have a apprehension about this. I just doubt this. I just feel like that there's a limitation on good. I feel like there's a limitation on what I can manifest. Well, then that's where we dam it up. That's where we begin to dam up the flow. And then so we don't let it flow out of us, and then it can't keep going through us because it can't flow out of us. So you have to find that outlet. You have to find people to heal. You have to find people to help. You have to find people to raise up and to lift up. And you have to begin to do all those things, and therefore keep your keep your flow fresh and keep it coming in, keep it going out, coming in, circulating through and circulating out, and don't dam it up at any point. Don't stop it at any point. Let it keep going. Never let it stop. Just keep the thoughts going. Keep the thoughts flowing through your mind. Every day, get into meditation. Don't let the thoughts stop. Every day, get into meditation and receive more thoughts. And don't just stop on those thoughts you received yesterday, the day before, but make sure you gain more thoughts today, more thoughts of abundance today than you did yesterday, more thoughts of manifesting power, more thoughts of healing today than you did yesterday, and just keep it flowing and keep it flowing in and out all the time. I like that. A good and fresh and powerful. He that cometh unto me, Jesus said, out of his innermost being will flow rivers of living water. And I said that one time, but it's doing that again. Anyway, out of his innermost being will flow rivers of living water. That just means that water that will flow out of us is a water that has the power to affect things in an eternal way, to change things for eternity, to shape things in an eternal fashion. It has the power to bring life to everything it touches. It has power to bring healing to everything that it touches. Oh, yes. It has power to do an infinite number of great things in our life. It's an infinite, immortal water, and that is within us right now, ready to flow. And all we have to do is come to the awareness and the knowledge of that. That's what Jesus meant when he said, "He that cometh unto me, out of his innermost being would flow rivers of living water." Is that when you come to the knowledge of the fact that it is within you now, that the kingdom of God is within you now, that Jesus is there now, and that God is there now, and that all of infinite mind is there now, and it's all waiting to flow, then you'll be able to flow it out, and you'll begin to get out of the way and let it flow. And then when you do, immortality is going to flow out of you. When you do, healing power is going to flow out of you. And when you do, all strength's going to flow out of you. And we've got an infinite amount of energy that can flow out of us. I want you to know this morning, we have an infinite amount of energy. There's no end to the energy that can flow out of us. There's no end to the healing power that can flow out of us. It is without limit. Stop thinking that there's a limit to it. Stop thinking that some people that you'll be able to heal some and others you won't. There's no limit to the amount of healing power. There's no limit to the amount of things you can manifest. There's no limit to the amount of abundance you can have. And there's no limit, period. It is immortal water, immortal, limitless water that flows out of our innermost being, and everything that it touches, it brings alive. Everything it touches, it heals. Everything that it touches, it begins to manifest back to us in the most marvelous way that we could ever possibly dream of. Everything that flows out of us from our innermost being, that when we come to that awareness of what is there and allow it to flow, it all flourishes. It flourishes in every way. It flourishes in every marvelous way that we could ever dream of it flourishing. It prospers. It prospers everything that it touches, and it flows back and prospers us. It's endless. It's limitless. It's without any dimming of its light, without any dimming of its or waning of its power, without any ups and down cycles in its strength, without any ups and down cycles in its mood, without any ups and down cycles in its creativity, without any ups and down cycles in its inventive power, without any ups and down cycles in its ability to keep us moving in a great abundant health-giving, healthful, energetic way to do and accomplish and to be, to do and to have. It's endless in its power to bring everything that we need to our life. It's limitless in its power to heal any disease you may have, whether you have heart disease this morning or some form of heart disease or cancer or diabetes or whatever it is you have that power which will flow out of you, and it can't flow out of you without touching you. If it's within you and it flows out, then and it's limitless immortal water, then it has to touch you in a heart. health-giving fashion, a health-giving way, and it has to touch those which are around you in a health-giving way. And so that health, that infinite, limitless health, as you begin to turn to that, it will heal any disease that you may have. And it will produce any amount of energy that it needs to produce to do the things that it needs to do to bring you joy and happiness and peace in your life, to create whatever it needs to create for you. It is limitless in its creative power. It's limitless in its ability to produce abundance. It's limitless in its ability to manifest whatever your desires are and your dreams are.